The feel-good factor is back around Carshalton Athletic. 4 straight wins now for the Robins and 2 consecutive clean sheets in the league. But today is all about the FA Cup. The road to Wembley starts here for Carshalton at Larges Lane, the home of Bracknell Town, who ply their trade in the Isthmian South Central. The home side have only lost once in 6 games so far this season, and they beat Bournemouth FC 5-0 in the preliminary round to set up this tie against Carshalton. One to watch out for, number 9, Nathan Minas. 4 goals to his name so far. As for Carshalton, one change from the side that beat Bognor Regis Town 2-0 last week. Out goes Kashani Samuels, who's got a small knock. In comes Bobby Price, while Daniel Papo had his red card rescinded from that game and is more likely to start in a more holding midfield position today, with Price coming back in. Both sides are nicknamed the Robins. Both sides play on a 4G surface. Expecting it to be a fantastic afternoon of football here in Bracknell. I'm James Barrett Sterling and this is Robins TV. The home side get us underway. Bracknell Town playing in red tops, black shorts. Carshalton in their luminous green. Hamilton Downs looking forward now, plays it down the line looking for Karoma. He's got Clayton for company. Does well to get it back onto his right foot, checks back inside as well. It's gone down, the referee's given a free kick. Said Karoma went down without a touch, and he's pulled out a yellow card as well. Early booking for the Carshalton striker. Displayed good footwork, but then let himself down. And that's something the away fans will not want to see early doors. Big bunch of players around Mark Scott, standing on his line, and be whipped in by Hamilton Downs. It's a free header. Oh, it's been cleared off the line almost. Another corner, first piece of real action. Karoma was in there. Second corner comes in, free header for Hamilton Downs. Side netting. Long throw from Herbert goes in, flicked on. Oh, hooked away by Reed. It was a good header by Clayton to knock it into the mix. Sasso finds Minhas on halfway. Hassled and harried by Luke Reed, who wins the ball cleanly. Here's Karoma. Pass one. Goes down under the second challenge. Carshalton retain possession. Papo, the sun just peeking out from behind the clouds now. Amu does well to beat Hancock to that one. Towards the edge of the box. Haxiu. Hamilton Downs manages to dig out across. It's dropped for Karoma. Good covering by, I think it was Bayliss there. And it goes. One again by Clayton. It's been blocked. Minhas looking to keep it alive. It's been forced out wide. Here's Clayton and Brown sorting it out between them. Brown tries to switch the angle. It's dropped for Losasu here. Oh, first real shot in anger of the game falls for Dan Bayliss. The big man puts it over the crossbar. Problem for Dan Brown. Taking time out from writing his novels to playing this game today. Game restarts with a big kick by Pertleroux. Flicked on. And again, Amu's looking to burst in here. Opportunity on his left, takes it early. And it's dropped for Christy Patterson, and Carshalton take the lead. Their first real opportunity of the game. Amu broke free in the box. Didn't really catch it with his left foot, but he got it across goal. And Christy Patterson was there just to snaffle it in at the back post for his second goal in 2 games. And Carshalton Athletic strike first blood in this FA Cup match. It's Brown that's gone down again. A reoccurrence of the problem he had a couple of minutes ago. And there's going to be an early substitution for the home side. Here's Dan Brown that makes way. The injury is going to be too much for him to carry on by the looks of things. It's not been a classic half of football by any stretch of imagination from either side. Hancock. Now can Bracknell build something here? Minhas gets it out wide. Carr gets a shot off. Took a deflection on its way through. First corner kick to Bracknell. Amu's dropped very deep to get involved in the action. Patterson, the goal scorer, out wide for Hamilton Downs. Goes in short for Amu. Sheridan's forcing him out wide. Amu trying to twist his way through. He's beaten one, but not the second one. Carshalton retain possession though. Hamilton Downs can dig out a low cross. Taking a deflection. Here's Papo. Tees up Corboa. Just over the crossbar. Always rising from the number 11. Hamilton Downs swings it in deep towards the back post. Half cleared, a move with the spectacular. It's taking a deflection, great save by Scott. Came off a combination of Dudley and I think one of the defenders. Scott was on the stretch and he prevented it from sneaking in the bottom far corner. And it goes by Price. Scott's dropped it. Price has got an opportunity to fizz it back in target. Good save by the keeper. And that's all she wrote for the first half. Bracknell Town 0, Carshalton Athletic 1. Bayliss down the line for Herbert. Minhas tries to put Herbert through. Papo's brought him down. Clear free kick to the home side. Sasso standing over this. It's quite far out from goal, but he's standing over it looking with some purpose. Pertolou's got to be on his toes. Carshalton have lined up a wall of 2. It's going to be Lossay. He's had a go. It wasn't too far away, you know. Gets it back. This is Carr from 20 yards, blocked by Price. Bracknell have got a zip in their step now. Here's Bayliss on the overlap, gets it in low. Just missed everyone. Took a slight nick on the way through. Corner kick to the home side. Bracknell knocked up into the 6-yard box. Clayton's gone for it. It's been nodded off the line. Drops for Herbert. Back onto his left foot. Dinks it. Takes a deflection. Carshalton at 6s and 7s at the back here. Substitution for Carshalton is going to be the man in the white mask. Coming on, Tommy Bradford. He's taken off goal scorer Christy Patterson. So that should see a move for Ricky Corboa and a more wider position. Bradford will come and play just off of Karoma as he makes his way back from his injury. Corboa. Haxiu looking to burst forwards. He's past one. Holds off Herbert as well. He's strided into the box. He's done really well. Good block. Scott had come out as well. And it's Dave Hancock that's made way for number 7, Nicholas Bignall. Jerry Amu has been replaced by Levi Phillips for Carshalton. Here's Bradford, got a little bit of space. Takes the charge to Bracknell defence. Here's Karoma, neat little layoff for Bradford. He takes it first time. Good save by the keeper. Karoma's there! And he squeezed it in from a tight angle. Carshalton Athletic double their lead, and it's that man, Omar Karoma. He nudges himself forward in the club's top goal scoring position with 4 now. And that was a real poacher's strike. Bradford done well to take aim from the edge of the box. Scott got down well, but couldn't hold it. And Karoma was there to double Carshalton's lead. Long throw from Herbert, goes in looking for Clayton. Bradford doesn't hurry it, gets it under control and feeds it for Phillips. First real chance for him to get at his man. Looks to take Carr on. He's got Karoma in the middle. He squeezes in a decent cross as well. Here is Karoma. Just can't get away from Herbert, but he manages to keep the ball in. Here's Bradford, opens up for him a bit. Oh, big Bayliss, good save by Scott. Bayliss had done enough as well. Referee says play on, away by Los Sasso. Minhas underneath this, gets it under control. Needs a bit of support. Turns it for Bignall. Gets a shot off. Good save by Pertolou. First real piece of action for him to actually have to deal with in this half. And he's done it rather comfortably and wastes a few seconds as well. Another substitution for the home side. Nathan Minhas has cut a lone furrow up top today. He's been replaced by Usman Darbo. Clayton's up again. He's been a real threat from set pieces today. He's headed goalward again. It's I think it's Luke Reed this time that gets it away. Clash of heads in there. Referee wants the physios on straight away. Corboa tussling for it. It's broken for Caroma. First time for Corboa. 18 yards from goal. Gets a shot off straight at Scott. Phillips is going to try and nip in here, and he's done well now. He's had his shirt tugged by Bayliss. Linesman's giving it. Referee straight red card for Dan Bayliss. He's incredulous. Phillips done ever so well to read the situation and nip in between the two Town defenders. He was pulling his shirt. It was clear as day. Bayliss can complain as much as he likes, but Bracknell Town, now being 2-0 down, are now down to 10 men. It's going to be the goal scorer of the second goal, Omar Caroma, to make way. The player boss, Peter Adenyi, comes on for a couple of minutes, little cameo in the FA Cup. Here's Corboa, good save by Scott. Corboa looking to add to the one goal that he's got so far this season, but again he was stopped there by Scott. Here's Corboa, surrounded by red shirts. Phillips making a little burst through now. Goes short to Adenyi. Phillips. Adenyi. Oh, now he's got a bit of space here. Hughes at the back post. He goes square. Here's Bradford, 18 yards from goal. Onto his left. Good save by Scott again. Pumped forward by Sheridan. Clayton tries to knock it on, blocked by Papo. Carr takes aim from about 35 yards. Pertnaroo was sprawling, but that's it. It's full time. Carshalton Athletic booked their place in the second qualifying round of the FA Cup by virtue of a 2-0 victory here at Larges Lane against Bracknell Town. It was a very competitive game, but Carshalton opened the scoring on 27 minutes. Jerry Amou's cross shot was turned in at the back post by Christy Patterson for 1-0. The home side came out a different team in the second half and put the Carshalton goal under lots more pressure. They had a couple knocked off the line, but Carshalton sealed passage 10 minutes before time. Omar Caroma turning in a loose ball after Mark Scott had saved Tommy Bradford's 20-yard strike. And although Town suffered the indignity of finishing the game with 10 men after Dan Bayliss was shown a straight red card for hauling down Levi Phillips with about 8 minutes to go, it didn't affect the scoreline, and Carshalton Athletic march on in the FA Cup. I've been James Barrett-Sterling. Stay tuned to Robins TV for match analysis and reaction.